Hey everybody, welcome to the Unconventional Attorney Podcast. I'm your host, Christopher Small. I'm the Unconventional Attorney. I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm. Today, I want to talk to you about an easy way to get an extra client a month. Before we get to that though, I want to announce a little new thing I think I'm going to do. Kind of related to what I'm talking about today, but tremendous value add for all you podcast listeners out there. I'm going to talk about this more. I'm going to do a workshop, just a short one. It's going to be about the way that I put together my automations, the way that I put together my follow-up sequences, and I'm going to do it pretty soon, okay? And I'm inviting you to come. If you want to come, that'd be great. To get the invite, you need to be on my newsletter list, okay? So go to theunconventionalattorney.com/newsletter and sign up. I do try to get you to join the sanctuary every once in a while. Otherwise, I just drop value bombs in there the same way that I do here. But that is where I'm going to release the information about this little thing I'm going to do, a little training, I guess. I don't know what it's called. But part of that training is I'm going to give you access to all of my automation sequences. I can like give you a link and you can have them. So if you're interested, theunconventionalattorney.com/newsletter. Now let's get into the show. So how to get an extra client a month. It's not really this isn't a marketing thing. This isn't a sales thing. This isn't an advertising thing. It's a process thing, okay? The way that I get extra clients every month is when I get off the phone with them, depending on what they have told me they want to do, they get put on a sequence. That sequence follows up with them, sometimes for a short amount of time, sometimes for a long amount of time, but it consistently generates me new clients every single month. Sometimes those clients are generated from a long time ago and the sequences just kick in and people want to work with me. Basically, when, let's say, for example, I have a conversation with someone and they say, oh, I need to think about it. All right. What do you normally do right now when that happens? You say, we probably say, okay, great. Maybe I'll follow up with you in a couple days. And you have time to think about it, or maybe you just reach out to me whenever you want. You hang up the phone, you probably forget, you probably do nothing, right? That's what happens for most of you out there. I know this. I know because I work with you and I see what you're doing all the time. I was the same. I was doing the same thing. Thankfully I had a lot of meetings, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But when I started thinking about how to sort of maximize the return on my time, the return on my ad dollars, I wanted to make sure that those people that would be signing up with me didn't fall through the cracks. And the way I did that was, and I also didn't want to have like a spreadsheet where I'm trying to figure out who am I emailing today, who am I following up with today. I wanted it to be hands off. So I created some automations, some follow-up sequences that are pretty straightforward and allow people to sort of see that I'm there, but without having to actually be there. And this example I'm talking about, let's say they said they were going to think about it. I put them on this sequence. Like 3 days later, it follows up. It just says, hey, I'm just checking in. How you doing? Did you have a chance to think about it? Do you have any other questions? If you do, let me know. If you want to sign up, let me know. And I'm happy to sort of help. Then it waits another 3 days and it sends out the exact same email. Then I think it waits another 3 or 4 days and it says, at this time, maybe you're not interested. If you're not, just let me know. If you are still thinking about it, just let me know. I just don't want to bug you. And then I think I sent one more email that says something like, this is your last chance. I just don't want to bug you. I'm not going to follow up with you anymore. And then 30 days after that, I sent an email that just says, how are you doing with your estate planning? It's called the 9-word email. I did not make it up, but it is very powerful. And what happens is people respond to one of those emails in that sequence, some sooner, some take forever. I've had people reach out to me and reply to one of those emails like 6 months later and say they're ready to go. All of those people would have been lost if I didn't have a good, sound follow-up system. Couple that with my weekly email newsletter, and you've got a recipe for success. So I wanted to share that. I hope that you are doing something like that, have plans to implement a follow-up sequence. I do this with regard to referrals. I do it with regard to people that say they're going to think about it. And I do it when I send out my fee agreements. So I do it for all of those different things. I also do it with different clients as well. And if you come to the workshop that I'm going to put on, I'll give you all those for free. and it's going to be amazing. So I'll show you some screenshots. I'll show you how I put them together, and I'll give them to you. You just have to change the names, and you can send them out on your own. All right. So that's it for today. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you have a question or comment, let me know. If you are not subscribed to the newsletter and you want to go to the workshop, subscribe to the newsletter. theunconventionalattorney.com/newsletter will get you there. Once a week, I send you some goodness, and you'll also get the invite to this follow-up automation sequence workshop. All right, so that's it for today. As always, I am Christopher Small. I am the owner of CMS Law Firm. I am the Unconventional Attorney. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you again soon. See ya.